Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Coffee with Great Wealth Strategies. You've got Eric Kenyon here, also known as Regular Joe, filling up your cup. Got a cup of coffee here, and today's a pretty special day. It is Thanksgiving, and so many of you all out there are celebrating and have a lot to be thankful for, and many of you don't, especially those on fixed income retirement. So let's take a look at what's happening and why those folks are hurting and not celebrating as much. And we're going to go back to October 24th, where the Federal Reserve's Federal Open Market Committee, the FOMC, declared that it would maintain its quantitative easing program and low interest rate policies until mid-2015 at the earliest, also known as QE3. While the U.S.'s largest banks and their management teams were more than likely pleased with this announcement, those whose retirement relies entirely on fixed income assets have no cause to celebrate at all. Most investors probably remember in 2008 when the U.S. Central Bank lowered interest rates to 0 to 0.25% in a bid to lower borrowing costs for the nation's then failing banks. That was back with the stimulus. While many praised the Fed for doing so at the time, the justification used to continue this method has slowly quieted and has become a de facto policy standard ever since. With each iteration of quantitative easing has come a promise of holding the near zero borrowing cost for at least another year, most notably following the Fed's $600 billion purchase of U.S. Treasury bonds just recently. While the FOMC's concern, quote unquote, about moderating growth is certainly justified within a particular viewpoint, the fact remains that those who rely on fixed income accounts as their monthly stipend have been suffering since the zero interest rate policy, or ZIRP, was instituted. Even a report from the Fed itself during June of 2012 said as much when it stated that those incomes declined 17%. Those on fixed incomes, there is declined 17%, or from approximately $53,000 to $44,000 between 2007 and 2010. Not a lot to be thankful for out there, folks. So those in a position should not rely on the whims of the U.S. Central Bank and the finance systems depending on stimulus to pay for their retirement. In this case, they may want to consider working with Great Wealth Strategies, my firm, which is a firm that specializes in a little strategy called cash flow real estate and self-directing IRAs. We have all the contacts and the people with the licenses and the attorneys to be able to do that for you. You can always learn more today, right now, for free from Great Wealth Strategies by picking up one of my partners and friends' book, Chris Crohn's book, Straight Path to Real Estate. We have a digital and audio copy available. It's a 200-page, it's a book, 200 pages. It's got a lot of great information in it. But grab that off our website. It's a free download at greatwealthstrategies.com. You can also sign up to get a free game plan and figure out where you sit financially, especially if you're a little bit younger right now in your 40s, 50s. Let's take a look at this. Let's get you so that you're not dependent on fixed income and you're not at the whim of how many other QE3s and financial crises that are down the road here in the future. So thanks for joining us. And as always, Coffee with Great Wealth Strategies. Would love to have you share and fill somebody else's cup up. Pass this on. Join our YouTube channel. Twitter this and Facebook it out there. Get as many friends out there to learn what we are learning together. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.